Would you still watch horror if you knew every scare was coming? What's good, everybody? I'm Travis, and this is the Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. It is Friday, April 10th, and we're wrapping up the week with a question that might actually divide horror fans completely. Because today we're talking about an app that could change how people watch horror forever, a stacked new possession film with a serious cast, and a zombie director who doesn't miss stepping back into chaos. Let's get into it. First up, there's a new app called Binge, and depending on how you feel about horror, this might be genius or completely unacceptable. The app warns you before every jump scare in a movie. It uses Apple Live's activities to send alerts straight to your lock screen, so you know exactly when something's about to happen. You can even customize it. Only want the biggest scares? You can filter it. Want everything? It'll track it. Now, technically, it doesn't sync with streaming platforms. You have to manually start it when your movie begins. But once it's running, it's accurate. And it doesn't stop there. It also tracks casts, reviews, streaming availability, and even flags content like violence and language using IMDb data. So, yep, it's trying to be your full horror companion. But here's the real issue. Horror is built on tension, on timing, on unpredictability. And this removes all of that. So, my question for you guys is horror still horror if you take away the surprise? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. Quick shout out to Grove, one of the sponsors. Don't forget you could pre-order those Day of the Dead, Slither, and the classic monster movie with the big ants, Them. All available for pre-order now on 4K over at Grove. Hit that website in the link when you see them in the articles. Just click on the banner. That will get you 15% off your very first order. And that's how they know Horror Movies Uncut and the Final Cut sent you. Now let's talk about a project that's stacking serious talent. Fiona Dourif from The Pit has officially joined the cast of A Head Full of Ghosts. And she's not alone. This film already includes David Harbour, Rebecca Hall, Esme Creed Miles. It's being directed by Veronica France and Severin Fiala, the duo behind Goodnight Mommy and The Devil's Bath, and it's produced by Robert Downey Jr. under Team Downey. The story? A suburban family falls apart when their teenage daughter's descent into madness becomes the focus of a reality show. Damn. Years later, her sister revisits the trauma, trying to figure out if what happened was psychological or something much darker. It's based on the novel by Paul Tremblay. This is one of those stories that doesn't rely on spectacle. It relies on doubt, and those are the ones that stay with you. My question for you guys, though, is what hits harder? Possession horror or not knowing if it's real? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. All right, Fanatical just dropped their Wednesday newsletter 2 days ago, so here's what you need to know from there. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is off 57%, the 1999 version, but you only got till Saturday, so tomorrow. RoboCop Rogue City Collection is 80% off, and that ends on Monday. Ark Raiders is 32% off. That ends April 16th. Pre-orders, Pragmata, 17% off. That drops April 17th. The action thriller Samson, 8% off. Somebody let me know how that is when you get it, please, because I'm very interested in that. And don't forget, the Mystery Egg Bundle is still live. Everything over at Fanatical. Once again, hit the links on Horror Movies Uncut. Let them know we sent you. And now let's end the week with chaos. Yeon Sang-ho, the director behind Train to Busan, is back with a new film called Colony, and it's already heading to Cannes Film Festival for a midnight screening. That tells you everything about the tone. The premise: a biotech conference turns into a nightmare when a rapidly mutating virus breaks out, transforming people and forcing authorities to seal off the building. Everyone inside, trapped. The cast includes Jeonna Jung, Koo Kyung-won, Jin Chan-wook, and if you've seen Train to Busan, Peninsula, you already know Yeon Sang-ho doesn't just do zombies, he does pressure, momentum, and survival in motion. So this just isn't another Outbreak movie, it's going to move. My question for you guys, are zombie movies better when they slow burn or when they don't let you breathe? Very excited for Colony. Let me know what you guys think in the comments ahead. Today's take. Based on today's show, horror is evolving in two directions right now. One side is trying to control the experience, predict it, manage it, soften it. The other, doubling down on chaos. And the truth is, only one of those feels dangerous. What matters most in horror? Surprise and jump scares? Psychological uncertainty? Fast-paced chaos? Atmosphere and tension? Vote now on Spotify, and don't forget, if you got news, trailers, or something we should be covering on the show, DM us at HMUNCUT on our socials. That is today's episode and the final episode of the week for the Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, spread the word of the show. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, follow so you don't miss the next episode. We'll be back next week. More headlines, more updates, more festival news. As always, I'm Travis. Until then, you guys know the drill. Keep the lights on.